My name is Katie Brew, and I am a parenting and family specialist. So, when I think of mental health, I typically think of kind of what's happening in our brain, right? And then how does it affect the way that we experience every day? How does it affect our relationships with others? How does it affect our relationship with ourselves and the world? Well, with the work I do, because I'm working specifically with parents and with families, what I typically see is some kind of disturbance within the relational aspect. So, honestly, what typically happens is a child is acting in a way that is unpleasant or undesirable by their parents. And so the parents will come to me with, hey, help me know what to do with this kid. And through that process, we can typically kind of figure out, hey, this child might actually be struggling with something that isn't necessarily what you're seeing, but some collection of feelings or thoughts that they're having that is creating behavior that is undesirable to the family. Some disturbances in the relationships between siblings or between the parent and the child or the child and school. And so that's usually kind of the first clue to me that there could be something going on, whether it's depression or anxiety or even something as really common as ADHD, and how that can affect how the child feels about themselves and those around them, and truly them not knowing kind of what's going on and how they can be helped and supported. Yes, so online and the types of things that you're asking for in relation to hotlines are not things I know that they are available. They're not things that I interact with a lot because I'm working within a family system. So when things come up, um, because just because of the nature of the work that we do, I am much more likely to send someone to another practitioner because I don't deal in like crisis situations. Now, I will say the thing that has come up most commonly that is a little bit of a surprise to me is domestic violence, honestly. Uh, I'm working with a family, and throughout the process, I find out that within the marriage, there's actually some things going on. It's like the child, they come in with the child, but then as the process goes on, I realize that the actual challenge is in the marriage. And I have had to refer people to just domestic violence hotlines, which you can Google easily, domestic violence hotline, and a series of local numbers will show up. All of these, whether it's domestic violence or drug abuse or suicide, there are national hotlines, and then there are also local things. It's not something I come up against a lot, um, but there are absolutely resources available for pretty much anything that you're dealing with.